it's Maribel from Workout with Maribel, and today I wanted to talk about my 6 top tips on how to get started on your health journey. So I have a couple tips, obviously 6, on what you can do. Obviously, I guess number 1 is just start. Start anywhere, start thinking about it, start planning it, start envisioning it, make a vision board. I don't know, get crazy, buy some workout clothes, buy some new shoes, something that's gonna get you motivated and ready to go. Just anything that you think is gonna help you just kickstart it, get the idea, walk into a sports store and pick up a new pair of pants or pick up pants that you want to fit in and use that as a motivation to get started. So that's number 1, just start somewhere, anywhere. But seriously, number 1, sign up for a gym membership. Maybe even get a personal trainer if that fits in your budget. Just anything that will make you feel like you're doing something, you're getting there, you're getting started. So gym membership, personal trainer, maybe even buy a package online. Just something that will guide you through some workouts, how to eat better. So even buy equipment. If you can't afford a gym membership, you can't afford a trainer, definitely just, buy some equipment, have at home, buy a kettlebell, a dumbbell, a med ball, maybe some resistance bands, just the smallest thing can work. You don't even need that much equipment, and most of the time you don't even need equipment at all. You could do easy home workouts. Right now we are in this social media age. There's so much information out there, so much free information out there. You can look up videos on YouTube, on Instagram, Facebook, any social media that you have. You can look up workouts and just follow them. So there's a lot of different things. So start off with that. Number 2, download an app, maybe like MyFitnessPal. I think there's one called like MyPlate. So many options, and just track your food, track what you're eating. Just look at how much you're eating, and these apps even help you figure out how much you should be eating. So that's extremely helpful. There's just so much stuff out there, and these apps are free as well. So there's so many tiny things that you can do for free without even investing any money into. Some of these apps do cost, or if you want like the premium package, but that is all a personal choice. If you want to pay that, go ahead. I don't. I just use the free MyFitnessPal. Log in my food. It tells me what I need to be eating for what I want for my goals, and that's all I need. Also, the third one, which maybe could be the hardest one, throw away all unhealthy snacks from your kitchen. Throw them all out. Don't even look at them. Don't open them. Don't snack one last time. Literally throw them out the window. Just kidding, because then you'll go get them outside. Throw them in the trash, and then throw that trash in your trash can outside. But seriously, that's one of the biggest things, when you're home, and if you have muffins, donuts, chips, whatever it is that you constantly snack on, having it at home you're gonna reach into your cabinet and get it eventually when you're craving it, or if you're starving or don't know what to eat and you're rushing, you're gonna go for it. So I would suggest just take it out. Why even have it? Just don't even put it in there. And another one is make a grocery list before you even walk into a grocery store. Have a plan. Also, don't go hungry to the grocery store. Buy a healthy smoothie, a veggie smoothie, fruit smoothie, I don't know. Do something. Just don't go hungry. I feel like if you go hungry to a grocery store, you're gonna go for foods that you really crave, that you want really bad. You're gonna reach for that ice cream. You're gonna reach for those cookies, or whatever the case may be, whatever your weakness is, you're gonna grab that instead of buying like some flaxseed chia granola, you're gonna grab the Frosted Flakes cereal instead. So things like that. If you're more calm, not hungry, you can make better choices. You can think things through. If you have a list, then you know, I get all my vegetables, I get my meat, and I get out, you know. That way you're not wandering from aisle to aisle and then grabbing whatever, you know, looks good. Also, just my opinion, maybe it is a fact, I don't know. Just because it says vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, 100% natural, whatever it is that, whatever new fad that is out, just because it says that on the box or label, does not equal healthy, does not equal weight loss, does not mean it's gonna help you. I feel like a lot of people have the misconception that just because something is vegan, it means that it's the perfect meal for you, because that is not the case. You have to look at the carbs, how many carbs are in the certain product, how much protein is in the product, you know, how much fat is in the product. So you might have a vegetarian or vegan meal and has like 40 carbs and like 10 grams of protein. That's a bit high for the carbs. But it just depends on what you can eat. You know, what fits. If that fits into your daily lifestyle, into your tracking, then eat it. If it doesn't fit, then I would suggest not getting it. But I just want to clear that misconception up, because there's a lot of people, even with the Impossible Burger, I mean, I've tried it a few times, but not that many times. I don't know the exact nutrients or the exact macros. I haven't looked that up yet. But is it better than actual meat? I don't know. Are you doing something good? Sure, you're not eating an animal, but does it equal you're going to lose weight and you're going to be skinnier than the next day? Probably not. So, you know, just be careful of those labels. Don't get too excited. Yes, they can be good for you, so I'm not taking that away from it. I just don't want you to assume that a certain label means you can eat as much of it as you want. There is nothing in this world that you can eat as much of it as you want. I guess water, but that's drinking. So, but anything with calories, even with vegetables, you know, a lot is how much you eat. You could eat as healthy as you want. You could be vegan and you might not even lose a pound, because it all depends on those portion sizes. How many plates of a certain thing are you eating? How many servings? Check the box in the back. Look at the servings. If you eat a whole box of something, is it 1 serving or is it 2? Because if something is 200 calories and you think, oh, I'm eating 200 calories, but when you look in the back, it says serving size was 2, you actually ate 400 calories. So I can make another video on how to read a nutrition label. So I'm getting too far deep into that. I want to stay with my tips. So the next one is just ask a friend, a family, spouse, daughter, son, to join you on this journey. There's so many people out there that also want to take on this journey, so why not take it on together? Have an accountability partner, somebody who can check you, or you guys can check yourselves. You guys can text yourselves, or just see how your progress is doing. Sometimes having a buddy helps you stay in it longer. Sometimes maybe not, but everyone needs different things, and sometimes having somebody there going through it with you or reminding you, you know, like, hey, let's go to the gym. What did you eat today? You know, it can help keep you going. So just keep that in mind. Those are my 6 tips. If you can think of any other tips, I would love to hear what you would suggest for a beginner, what you have done to begin. I think these are 6 great tips that can get you off to a great start. Of course, focus, determination, but that all comes with time. Don't feel discouraged if you don't do this all right away. It's one baby step at a time. You know, some people feel like, well, I failed today, so you know what, forget it. I'll start next week, I'll start next month, I'll start in New Year's. Just keep going, even the same day. If you mess up, that's fine. You know, eat that cupcake, you ate it. It's over with. There's nothing you can do about it. but don't say, well, I ate that cupcake, so I might as well eat 5 slices of pizza later on today. Don't do that. Just eat, you ate the cupcake, let it go, and then eat something better. Maybe some chicken breast with grilled vegetables. And there you go. Yes, it wasn't a perfect day, but it was a successful day and you finished strong. And that's what matters. So yeah, I'll keep these going. I'll keep these videos going with more tips. Those are my 6 tips that I suggest on what you can do to start your fitness journey. So I'll see you guys next time.